Dialing 911 in an emergency may seem obvious, but call takers are once again reminding you what an actual emergency is. E-Comm has released its annual list of the top 10 nuisance calls to 911 this year. Our Zara Premji joins us now to share a list you don't want to be on. Zara, what were the shockers this year?
Well, Dan, there were actually plenty of shockers for you to take a look at. So as you can see, it's quite the varied list. Calling police because the traffic light was taking too long turning green. Your Uber Eats order was taking too long. And hey, the burger joint wasn't open when they were not supposed to be open. And let's not forget the McDonald's order was taking too long. While the list can seem comical, if you do call 911 for something like this, you could actually be slowing down a response to an actual emergency, be it a life-threatening injury, a shooting, or a robbery. Here are three that really stood out. All right, so you've got over here asking for directions home from the Drake concert. That was #1 on the top 10. This one, lost a nose ring down the shower drain. Not sure I've heard that one before in the list. And #3 that really stood out, the barber gave someone a bad haircut.
Zara, if someone calls 911 for something that is not an emergency, like we just heard, what then?
Well, Dan, the problem is call takers say no matter how absurd a call might be on the surface, they must treat every 911 call as an emergency until they can confidently determine otherwise. So every second that you're spending calling, talking about your fallen nose ring could actually be hindering a call from someone in a life-threatening situation.
This is why we are doing this campaign, just so we can sort of make people aware of what would be a nuisance call into 911, so we can keep those 911 lines free for in-progress crimes and emergencies that require immediate action.
E-Comm says it saw a 13% increase in 911 call volume this year alone, handling more than 2 million calls so far in 2023. So the calls aren't going down, and they're asking British Columbians to be mindful and not call about things that are on this list.
Very good advice. Zara Premji, thanks very much.